we just gotta remember who Sonia Massey was, and like President Biden, he touched on it. He just pretty much, he said that something like he said that he's heartbroken, and that the killing of Sonia Massey reminds us that too often Black Americans face fears for their safety in many ways the rest of us do not. So what I'm saying. So I appreciate that. Like with everything going on in the world, he actually made mention of what's going on in the what I'm saying. So shout out to Biden for that.
I hear you. Mentions are important, but as we're progressing as a people, guys, we must urge you guys to go out and vote, register to vote, do all you can. I believe the registration deadline is in October. Don't quote me on that, but I'm gonna go and check to come back with the straight facts. But yeah, it takes 2 seconds to register to vote. You can do it online, so definitely urging everyone to get out and vote. Speaking of voting, let's talk the election that's coming up, the 2024 elections. We're here.
We are here.
Just recently, President Joe Biden dropped out of the race. He resigned from the race of running for president. Let's talk about what happened in these last couple of days and what we have experienced personally as just as individuals. Because did you hear this happening weeks ago? I heard rumors of him dropping out of the race weeks ago, right. But it never. He was like, no, I'm really gonna run. No one's gonna make me drop out. And then all of a sudden, he gives it up so easy.
Well, personally, I thought it was just health factors. You know what I'm saying?
But he been having health issues.
Yeah, but I feel like it's getting worse. Didn't he call? Did he call Dodge?
It was getting embarrassing. No lie, he was not really good at any debates. So I could see how it was declining very rapidly.
It's getting. I could have swear he called Donald Trump Kamala Harris. I'm like, but it's one thing to call somebody out their name, but then he just calling a female. I don't know. I think his health. I don't know if he could do with another 4 years of him health wise.
No, I personally can't. I'm gonna be real with you.
That's just my take. I don't really know all the ins and outs. If y'all might have heard anything else, or you might have any other thoughts to it, I personally think he just doesn't have the health for it. I think they really have to have a long, hard sit down. You really up for this?
Can we honestly say we didn't see this coming?
No, I'm not
about to say I thought this was bound to happen. The man is how old?
I'm not saying I couldn't see it coming. Okay, but I really don't feel like he's gonna be able to do that. He's gonna be able to do that in the last days that he's here. Except the fact that Joe just disappointed us.
Man, I'm just saying, how to leave office, they start doing crazy stuff. So let that be one of your crazy, exiting. You're one of the most. Everybody that went to school would love you.
True. Because I just applied for the Save Plan Act, and I need that to be pushed. I don't care about no government, nothing.
He had that Obama moment. He dropped the mic.
Okay. He dropped the mic. Okay. That's the only way he would ever get an Obama moment. So here's prayers. Prayers to that. Oh my God.
What y'all feel about Kamala Harris? You think she got what it takes? Do you think
she don't have to have what it takes at this point?
Do you think that America really wants to see the first Black woman president? They want Hillary. So I just feel as though just for the stakes is really high. Because I mean, if it's any other time to win, now would be the time because a lot of people really don't want Trump back in order. So this is an opportunity. But
I mean, Black girls, we get it done. So I feel like gotta put faith in her. We put faith in all the other YT people who have came before her and have disappointed us greatly. So why not give somebody that now I have given a try? Do I agree with all of her policies as she was going to her vice presidency? No, I did not. But hopefully she learned something. And hopefully, I don't know. I'm just expecting more out of her than Trump, though, for sure. It's more of I'm betting on her.
I think it just brought me back to Trump versus Hillary, it's a lose-lose situation.
Definitely is.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It really is the lesser of the. It's not to say that I dislike Kamala. I just don't see it. It's not like I think she's I don't know. It's just, it never gave a ground shaker. Now, granted, a vice president's job is to support the president and stuff. It's not really to pull off your own policy, but I do know that vice presidents have a big hand in policies and stuff like that. And honestly, I feel like she could have advocated for us a little bit more, especially females. We're out here losing reproductive rights, and our vice president is a woman. I'm confusion.
Sometimes things don't add up, and that's probably like one of the things that I really ain't at. You know what I'm saying?
But I say all this to say that we still gonna vote for Kamala because she's our best hope. She's been in office already, so she already knows what she's dealing with and stuff like that. And we just don't need another race war via Trump. So it's not voting for Trump. Like, I know y'all like the guy, but just get over it. That stimulus check was actually less than every other country got. Countries got more than us.
He didn't even want to sign that check. You know what I'm saying? Unless he can put his signature on it. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to give up that money.
I feel like it wasn't even enough money. Like, honestly, everybody walked out of coronavirus slightly poorer and stuff, unless you went through the PPP loans and stuff like that, which a lot of people don't own business and stuff. So
if people feel like $1,200 can get them by on a daily, then I'm sorry. Then they gotta get their priorities straight. $1,200.
Other countries did more. Other countries had better precautions. Other countries took COVID way more serious than our leaders did at that time. I feel as though we're just gonna have to give Kamala a shot. Y'all have to suck it up. So get out there and register and vote.
Yes, sir. All right. That's what it is. I like that. I do like that. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a good thing.
And I also like to shout out to Black men for, really pledging their allegiance to Kamala Harris. And also, they fundraised over $1 million for her race already.
Listen,
I heard
that real quick.
And I'm like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Let's pull the funds. Black men are leading the charge. I'm very, very inspired by this.
I know.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Yeah, she hit the ground running. I don't know if she announced her running mate for who she got yet, but
yeah, I don't know, but majority of pledged Democratic delegates endorse Harris right now in this moment.
Okay, that's what's up. So she definitely got a lot of pull behind her.
Yes.
Now she getting funds up. So,
and I think her approval might be slightly higher than Trump's right now. I think I read that somewhere in an article, but don't quote me on that. But yeah,
I see Trump say he's like, oh, now that Biden's out, like Kamala's in, this is gonna be a lot easier to win it now. I'm like, oh, boy. So
that's what he think.
Yeah, he already underestimated her. I'm like, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because she's a female, I don't care black or white. Just because she's a female, that means you're supposed to underestimate your opponent. And he a little too arrogant. But we'll see how it goes. There's a lot of Trumpsters out there, though.
Absolutely. We're going to fight even harder in this election. And once again, I want to urge y'all to go register to vote. This is not a game. If you can put your vote in and you're old, now's the time.
All right. That's what it is.
All right. Hopefully we'll get off of politics and it won't be so much next week. Coming up, we got Crystal Gardens in the building. Let's talk cannabis. Let's talk art. Stay tuned for that.
Yes, sir.
And we have some fun trivia, Reddit reads, something going on,
It's always, we gotta keep the people in suspense.
Definitely. Stay tuned and we'll be right back. Early, I didn't have anything else. Right. Yeah.